My name is Zibu MaSotobe, and I am the AACSB Global Influential Leader, class of 2016. I come from Eshowe, which is a small town on a hill in KZN. So the AACSB selects projects and leaders from across its networks of universities who have projects that impact not just themselves, but the societies in which they live. I was nominated for the award because of the work that I'm currently doing as the founder of MMC South Africa. Leadership to me is an ability to see the future. I cannot separate vision from leadership. What I have found differentiates leaders is their ability to see first the future and to have the political and personal courage to change that future. And in order for them to be able to do the change, they need to be able to influence those around them to act to change that future, even though they have not seen it. So it's like Nelson Mandela seeing a future of civil war and deciding that even though other people cannot see it, that he will practice political will and influence us as a nation to avert that future. But the biggest ingredient in leadership is obviously the credibility, because if I, as an individual, am convincing South Africans to change a future that they cannot see, I need to be a credible person that they can believe in. So for me, I think leadership is about the ability to see the future, the personal courage and will to do something about their future, and the credibility that allows you to influence others to follow you in changing that future. And very much so, what I am doing with the club MMCSA is I see a future where South Africa is still polarized, with the rich getting richer and the poor getting poorer. And I have selected to work with Black women who are the most marginalized demographic in South Africa in order to change our future and making economic participation more equitable. So the women in MMCSA are involved in myriads of projects which are previously not the purview of Black females, such as manufacturing of retail products that are used by communities and households, as well as agricultural farming and property development. So the role of business schools in developing leaders that change the world. My father was a miner for a very successful global mining organization in South Africa. He passed away in the year 2000. When I finished matriculant with a distinction, I was unable to get any bursary to go to school. And I believe firmly that if business schools at that point had been teaching leaders about their impacts and their role in society, that my father's mining company would have responded to my letter asking for support. So the role of business schools is not just to teach accountancy, human resources, and marketing. The role of business schools is also to teach leadership with heart and to define the role of business in society. And in countries like mine, where organizations and corporations have more control than governments, it is even more important that government and business leaders understand the role that they play in society and how a little bit of humanity in terms of how they are leading their corporations can impact young girls and boys like me growing up in South Africa. My dreams going forward, everybody who knows me knows that I'm the future president of South Africa. And I am recording this video with an explicit intention to convince you not only to participate more in our country's political decisions, but also in 2034 to vote me in as your head of state. Because if there's ever been a woman born in South Africa with the interest in the country and the continent, that woman is me. I would like to thank the USB for the nomination for the Top Achievers Award. It is a very important award to me because my relationship with the University of Stellenbosch goes further than just an institution of higher learning, but it is a place where I discovered myself as a person and as a leader. And out of all the awards that I've received, to be recognized by my school and by my alumnus is the most rewarding experience. And thank you very much.